CYJ Newstube.
Do you think you need to go to the medical center? More than 50% of campers that arrive at the medical center could have found alternative remedies.
Why are you even here? It's just a paper cut. You guys need to drink more water and stay in the shade. I broke my leg. Ow! Somebody help!
Please utilize resources available to you before using the health center's resources. That goes for you too, counselors. The health center is not a place to socialize. Please be respectful of the nurses, patients, and their resources and time. Counselors, assess what is an emergency and what can wait till sick call. The nurses need to take care of themselves too. You might want to go to the health center if you're feeling unwell or need medical advice. Please remember, anyone at any time can come to the health center as long as it's an emergency. Otherwise, please wait till the sick call.
Here are some reasons you might need to go to the health center.
If you have a broken bone,
If you're vomiting,
or if you have a fever.
stay safe, campers.
This week we say goodbye to
Nitsuni.
and Sega.
And we say hello to
Aloni.
Do your campers have nothing good to eat every day? Try plain pasta or a sun butter sandwich.
This week's birthdays are
Happy birthday, Mia Pete from Sago!
We're wishing a happy birthday to
Me!
from Sophie.
Wishing a happy birthday to Zeph Kaplan Bishop from Nitsanim.
Happy birthday, Sebastian Grossman from Holotseam.
Happy birthday to Eli Levin from Nitsanim.
Happy birthday, Libby Marblestone from Bogareem.
Happy birthday, Haya Goldberg from Alonim.
Happy birthday to you.
Spin in a circle.
Happy birthday to
Thank you very much.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
And then give me some jazz hands.
This week we interviewed Frank and Mac. We also rated the ACs at camp.
Frank, how do you come up with your Shabbat stories?
That's a great question. So all year long, I'm looking on the internet and I find books and I'm always looking for a good story. Then I'll read it a few times and sometimes I'll forget a little bit of it, and so I make it up as I go. But for me, Shabbat story is one of my favorite things to do each week.
Shalom Center, 8 out of 10. Pretty good.
And what do you think is your favorite Shabbat story so far?
I love the story where it involves a king and someone who they was really poor and they were able to help the king, and then the king rewarded this person, and then this person became someone that really helped everyone in the kingdom.
Hi, Mac. What is your favorite dinner, lunch, or breakfast that Jonathan serves?
Ooh, that's a tough question. My favorite dinner, lunch, or breakfast? I think my favorite is probably going to be the chicken nuggets, because there's just so many different ways to eat them, many different sauces. Every now and then I might chop them up and make like a fried chicken salad, and so I like to get a little creative with the food, so that one gives me a lot of different options.
Outside of the Shalom Center, -5, but it's better with hat and water bottle.
What are you doing?
Health Center, 7 out of 10. Not as good as the Shalom Center, but still pretty good. How do you feel about the new campers at CYJ?
We're excited for new campers. They come in with new energy. They help inspire. And for the campers that are returning, they love the idea someone new, a new friend. So, yes, we always need new campers every year because we all need new friends.
How would you feel about it?
Well, as most people in camp know, recruit is my cardio. And so for me, recruit every day it's almost like a standard. Even if we don't have it, in camp, I might be dancing around a little bit. You might see me walking from, activity to activity with a little pep in my step. So I would love recruit every day.
ELC Guitar, 7.5. What do you think the coldest place in camp is?
ELC bathrooms, no question.
ELC bathroom.
10 out of 10.
ELC boys bathroom.
9.7. 10.
What's your name?
My name is Annie Schechter. I am part of the medical staff over here.
How would you want Sleepy Tuesdays?
Wow, a Sleepy Tuesday every day? This might be the controversial answer, but I don't think so. I think having it once a week, it's special, it's nice. And also, if we had it every day, that means we're just losing more camp time.
Tell me a little bit more about the health center.
The health center is a place for people to come when they are not feeling well, when they have cuts, bruises, minor injuries that we can try to help if they need a place to rest because they're a little run down. That's what we're there for.
ELC Bet, 7.9 out of 10.
ELC Aleph, 7 out of 10. Pretty cold.
Staff Lounge, 8.9.
Does Cabin 4 have the best water?
That's the rumor out there, but I have to tell you I'm a huge fan of the water fountain ELC upstairs. So that's one of my favorites. But Cabin 4, the word is, that's the place to go.
Vadom, 8 out of 10. A bit too cold.
Hetero, 10 out of 10. Perfect.
What are some things that people don't need to come to the health center for?
You don't need to come to the health center if you have a little bit of a sore throat from yelling, if you're tired, if you have a little bit of a runny nose. Those are kind of common things that are going on just from living in close quarters and just being active all day. So things like fever, things like a finger that really hurts from a ball hitting it, those are the kind of things that we're there for. Vomiting, those kind of things.
Oh, how do you feel about Mac?
About Mac?
Yeah.
Mac and cheese? Mac's my partner, my friend, and I love that he's the camp director now, that he's running camp. It gives me time to focus on things I want to do, so I'm so happy Mac is here.
How do you feel about Frank?
Well, Frank, I have to say, is an awesome leader. I love working with him. I think him and I complement each other really well. I'm probably a little bit of a better dancer, but I could never do wakey wakey like he does. So I think we're a good partner.
This is the second coldest place in camp. You want to see the coldest place in camp? Are you ready? Are you ready?
I don't know.
Welcome to winter.
Oh my god.
Is it cold?
Yes.
You want to know how cold it is in there? No. Negative 10 degrees.
Yeah, we're gonna see. CYJ freezer. Negative 10. Way too cold.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Mac, for coming to give you an interview.
Well, thank you, Newstube. I'm very happy to be here, and I'm always available if you want more.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's all for this week's edition of CYJ.